After overthrowing Uranus, Cronus, the leader of the Titans, became the ruler of the cosmos. Yet his reign was haunted by fear and suspicion, for a prophecy from Gaia and Uranus still echoed in his mind. Your own child will overthrow you, just as you once overthrew your father. Consumed by dread, Cronus chose to devour every child that his wife Rhea bore. One after another, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon were swallowed into the dark abyss of Cronus's stomach, as though he sought to imprison the future itself within eternal night. Rhea, filled with grief and rage, could not bear to see each child destroyed. When she gave birth to her youngest, Zeus, she turned to Gaia for help. With the wisdom of Mother Earth, Rhea hid the infant in a cave on the island of Crete, where the divine guardians, the Cretes, danced and beat their shields to drown out his cries. Zeus grew up in secret, nourished by the milk of the goat Amalthea and the honey of sacred bees. Unlike his father, Zeus did not live under the shadow of fear. He absorbed light, strength, and a burning thirst for justice. When he came of age, Zeus returned to face his destiny. With the guidance of Metis, goddess of wisdom, he tricked Cronus into drinking a potion that forced him to vomit forth all the children he had swallowed. One by one, the gods emerged, no longer helpless infants, but fully grown beings, ready for vengeance. Thus began the Great War, the Titanomachy, a struggle that shook the universe for 10 long years. On one side stood Cronus and the Titans, ancient powers as fierce as storms and earthquakes. On the other stood Zeus and his siblings, Poseidon with his trident that churned the seas, Hades with the shadows of the underworld, Hera with her cunning, Demeter with her harvest, and Hestia guarding the sacred flame. Gaia herself, along with other primordial forces, sided with Zeus, for they knew a new order must be born. The turning point came when Zeus freed the Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires, the 100-handed giants, from Tartarus. In gratitude, the Cyclopes forged for him the greatest weapon of all, the thunderbolt. With every strike of lightning, the sky blazed, the Titans trembled, and the world quaked. At last, Cronus and his Titan allies were defeated, hurled into the abyss of Tartarus, chained for eternity in the darkness they had once commanded. Zeus rose as the supreme ruler of the gods, enthroned upon Olympus. He divided the cosmos among his brothers. Poseidon claimed the sea, Hades the underworld, while Zeus himself ruled the heavens and held ultimate authority. Unlike his father, Zeus understood that power could not rest solely upon fear. He ruled through strength, law, and balance, shaping a new cosmic order where gods and mortals alike had their place in the eternal cycle of fate. The tale of Zeus overthrowing Cronus is not merely a story of war and succession. It is a symbol of generational conflict, the inevitability of fate, and the eternal cycle of time, where the son rises against the father, only to one day face the same destiny. Even in the triumph of Olympus, the whisper of primordial chaos remained. All power is temporary, and every order will, sooner or later, be replaced. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Discovery TV for more magical fairy tales and bedtime stories every week.